This person would do absolutely anything for you. And with this energy of the King of Cups, it feels like they are about ready to show up for you in a way that they hope brings a smile to your face, that they know will bring a smile to your face, that they are hoping will be such an honest and grand gesture of affection that it'll make you forget the most beautiful moments that you've had with past lovers or would-be lovers. This is somebody that wants to best the competition by going all out in order to bare their heart and soul to you. You are worth that, kind of pushing past the friction of hesitation or uncertainty. They see you as the type of individual that is worth kind of rearranging the stars in their own life in order to be able to make certain accommodations for this connection, make things possible, so that they don't miss the opportunity with you. This is somebody that it feels like they want to learn the wounds within you in order to find where their love needs to be poured in. This is somebody that is very interested in nurturing you with a loving exchange. This is somebody that does not want you to lift a finger as far as feeling that you have to chase or perform for love. This is one of those like sit back, I got this kind of people, without needing to ask, they'll just do. And so that may pertain to this kind of like grand gesture, a big kind of expression of love that they are getting ready to showcase to you. Something that catches your attention and lets you know that they are very serious about you, not just for a momentary experience, but this is somebody that it feels like is stepping into a very like courageous energy at this particular point in time. Because they see you as somebody, like everything they know about you so far, like you've captured their heart, their mind, their attention fully. Energetically, they respond to you like no one else, but they also sense that there's an element of mystery about you, that to love you and to be loved by you is likely a life-changing experience, for better or worse, depending on how people, handle you or mishandle you. And so this is somebody, it feels like, that wants to show you the best. This is somebody that wants to, kind of do the most in order to ensure that you never have like a doubt within you as far as the lengths that they are willing to go to in order to soothe doubts within, any kind of like wounds or, wreckage left behind by past people that you were dealing with. This is somebody that wants to like pick up those little broken pieces and help fit them back together. They want to kiss those wounds that they themselves did not inflict. And in this way, it almost feels like there's a competitive side to this person which has been activated. They want to outshine the ghosts of your past, even, people that you may sort of have up on a pedestal as like the fondest experiences in love and romance. They're like, I can do better than that. I can do better than that guy or than that chick. I can be better than that. And so this is somebody, it feels like, that is very eager, very enthusiastic, about showing you a side of love and romance that you might have only dreamed of, or maybe, things you never even dreamed of before, that will feel very fantastic, but at the same time, it's grounded, it's realistic, it's happening in the here and now. This is somebody who derives a lot of pleasure at the idea of like bringing pleasure to you, pleasurable experiences that make you feel safe to open up, things that add to the measure of your joy rather than create stress and worry. So you definitely have activated this lover boy or this lover girl. This is somebody that they got their sights set on you and the intention of showing you a love like no other. Yeah, we also have the sun. So if this person has, been kind of like holding back a little bit, or it's sort of like early stages of the connection, you're just sort of getting to know one another, be prepared for this person to like pop out and surprise you, in a way that is definitely going to bring a smile to your face. It feels like there is a very enthusiastic or like an exuberant side of this person, that they are very measured with who they let have access to that. This is somebody that has had to learn the hard way that their light, their generosity, their energy, it attracts a lot of takers. it attracts a lot of opportunists. And so this is somebody that has, kind of had to work to create these very, substantial boundaries around themselves. And so this is somebody that is like, they're not just taking it slow and like piece by piece, they'll sort of break that down, create a little loophole that you can just sort of slip in. This is somebody that is like, no, I'm going to open those doors wide open. I'm going to let you sort of like see everything that I am capable of in terms of, showing up in a way that is very persistent, is very direct, is something that, if there was kind of uncertainty what the future of this connection holds, or, if you're kind of like, yeah, it feels like there's chemistry, they're into me, but, it's kind of going really slow at this point, or, you still really aren't certain. This is somebody that it feels like wants to kind of show you the best, show you something that is very unexpected, a side of them that is not just kind of like, okay, one and done, but it's like, hey, let me introduce this facet of myself into the experience that we're having with one another. It's something with this energy of the sun, being a very positive omen, that this is something that you're going to be very pleased. You're going to be pleased you took a chance on this person. You're going to be very pleased at kind of even the level of uncertainty, or you've been on the fence about like, I don't really know, you're holding back. You've created discernment for yourself in the aftermath of experiences in the past where you might have moved quickly or got into your feels too quickly. It's a sense of even kind of your guardedness, or your standoffishness to a certain extent. You're going to be happy that you have taken that kind of removed approach to this person, or where you're holding back, because what they're about to do, what they're about to say, what they're about to show you, it feels like it's going to be something that helps burst you out of that energy of hesitation. It's something where, because you've been sort of like holding your energy within yourself, you've been holding your stance, it gives this person the opportunity to kind of direct the attention towards something big. It gives this person the opportunity to use the element of surprise to their advantage in the best possible way. It gives this person the opportunity to, again, hopefully outshine, anybody that you've kind of been dealing with in romance in the past, kind of the most creative lovers, the most kind of direct lovers, the people that had the most like exciting or meaningful or realistic kind of approaches to take to you. This is somebody that can do a lot better than that. Not just once, but they have it in them to kind of go the distance with that. And so they actually appreciate the fact that you're kind of like, you're just sitting there in receptivity mode. You're like, okay, show me what you got. And this is somebody, it feels like, that they are ready to do just that. And we also have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this is like a romantic side to this person, a lovey-dovey side to this person, that it feels like if you've had even just a little taste of it at this point in time, they may be somebody with a lot of charisma, a lot of personal magnetism. You've seen nothing yet. This is somebody that it feels like you're going to melt when you're in the presence of like this next version of them that they are about to showcase to you. This is the type of person that is actively manifesting closeness with you. This is somebody who maybe knows about law of attraction, knows about aligning with the frequency of desire and then corresponding actions accordingly. They're utilizing all of those methods inside to get into the right space, the right frame of mind, the right vibe, to not hold anything back, but to be able to offer you their hand. And if you accept that represents like steps forward into a beautiful new experience between the two of you, one that it feels like the idea satisfies their ego very deeply, that in some sort of way that what they could show you, the experiences that you could have with one another, even if someday your connection kind of like came to a conclusion, that you would consider this person to be like the best lover that you had, the best person that you dated, the experience that they would show you, that they would bring to you, would be something that would be very uplifting, rather than something that would create a lot of chaos or woundedness or uncertainty. This is somebody that's like, I can erase all of that was left behind by other people, and also kind of contribute to, maybe changing your perspective on love and partnership. It's definitely somebody that doesn't put a cap or a limit, on terms of like, what's possible between the two of you. They're getting ready to make this big kind of romantic expression and declaration. And so that's something that it's like, hey, if this is the first step that ends up taking us in the direction of forever, I'm all in, I'm for it. So there may be kind of an openness, like getting in the flow state within and kind of presenting that to you. that they are hoping will set them apart from maybe more cautious lovers you've had in the past, or people that weren't very like emotionally evolved or emotionally mature. This is somebody that's like, they aren't freaked out by that idea of love. They love, they love romance. This is somebody that, when they kind of pour their devotions into somebody, they take it to like a whole other level. So it feels like, get ready to be wined and dined by this person in a very beautiful capacity. They are hoping that this will be something that, will just, again, like bring the best sort of smile to your face. They love your smile. They love your radiant energy. They love your joy. Times where they have made you, smile or even kind of blush. That is something that it feels like just tickles this aspect within them that is encouraging them to, not hold back any longer, to really, say something, do something, showcase something that sets them apart from ordinary lovers, so that you see that this is somebody that is serious about you, not just serious about having a good time right now, but is serious about kind of like, let's see where this goes. They want to get to know those deeper and more kind of hidden layers of your heart, and it feels like that they are feeling that the best way to kind of take that approach is by being the first one to be very assertive, very open, showing you in a very obvious way that they are not afraid of love, they are not afraid of their feelings, that you have turned them on in a deep emotional way and in other ways, and so this is the type of person that when an experience like that happens, they are not quiet about it. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. Like or comment to claim these energies. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content that I put out here. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link for that below. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.